Hello everyone around the world. How are you? Salibonani, Makadi. Depending with the country that we are, obvious this platform is for everyone. We have people from all corners of the world speaking different languages. I'm an African and I'm proud to be an African. So what do you have today? We have a Lenovo laptop. This is a Lenovo V330-15IKB. That's the model of this Lenovo that came in for repair. This is coming from another computer repair shop. This is coming from another computer repair shop, and there are no screws. I think we have like 2 screws. They said the laptop is not turning on. This is a no power job. Okay. Power supply 19 2.6 volts, 2.6. This is a 2.25, 2.25 amps, 20 volts. You know the Lenovo, and it's working with a USB charger. Plug in, and it's taking 455 milliamps. 455 milliamps. Why only 455 milliamps? Pressing the power on. Pressing the power on switch. It's nothing. The laptop is just dead. No LED on the power on button. No charging sign. Because here we must have some lights here. We must have some lights here. So 450 milliamps. This doesn't look good. Because if it's pre-charge current, maybe we must see maybe less than 100 milliamps. But here we have 450. To say 450 is the current which is charging the battery. Why we don't have charging light? Looks weird, right? I think we can check the back cover. This is the laptop that we are working on. We do have the main battery, BIOS battery, network card. Here we have a 256 SSD drive. We have a DDR4 RAM memory, fan. Nice design, right? So what can be the issue here? Let's disconnect the battery. Let's disconnect the battery. Let's come with the power supply again. Same issue. And it's taking 452 milliamps. Something is consuming that. Let's check this plastic foil. Something is consuming that power. And what is that something? Something is taking 450 milliamps, and we have to spot what is taking that current. Probably that is our problem. What is here? What is you can see here? Check on the thermal camera here. Something's checking. What is that? Oh! Ah! Oh! Huh? I just bent my finger. Let's put my finger under microscope. Now, instead of fixing laptop, I think we have problem with my finger. I just bent my finger. Ah. Huh? You see the spot? I just fried my finger. Huh? Oh. And this is the size of a ceramic capacitor. Huh? Why this happen? Why this happen? I don't know. But honestly, I just bent my finger. And I'm pretty sure you can spot the culprit. Let's check the culprit. I'm sure you can see the culprit. This capacitor. I believe this capacitor is connected on the 19-volt power line, and it just left a permanent mark on my finger. Yeah, it happens. If you are in this business, it happens. Sometimes bad things can happen. But let's check out the problem child. The cap is out. Replacement. My capacitor just ran away. Let's replace this. Just a ceramic capacitor connected on the 19-volt power line. I think I explained about this several times. I explained about this several times. And those capacitors, they are getting on short many times. Let's check for short on this capacitor. And it's not shorted. Now, can you test the laptop? Can you test the laptop? Oh, huh? This is a permanent mark. I don't I don't forgive this capacitor. I'm not going to forgive this capacitor. This plastic foil was here. It's here like this. I'm waiting for the board to cool down before we test. Let's plug the power supply. Let's plug the power supply. And it's now taking 1.5 milliamps, and we have light here. You see this LED? Probably the laptop maybe is on. Yeah, the laptop is on. Off because we took out the battery. Maybe it's trying to reload the software. It's taking 2.1 Lenovo log, and it's loading Windows. So the issue was that capacitor which was shorted to ground. It was shorting the many 20 volts power rail to ground. The laptop is working fine. It's loading Windows 11. This is an i5 processor 8th generation. Looks like an expensive laptop here in Zimbabwe. Yeah, it is an expensive laptop, especially in Zimbabwe. Everything is working fine. So that was the repair. The fan is spinning. Everything is working fine, and it's charging. We managed to fix the laptop, but I have this permanent mark on my finger, and I won't forgive this laptop. Maybe I will charge the customer extra money for the damage of the finger. What do you think about this? Huh? No, you don't need to charge a customer extra money for such kind of jobs. It happens if you are in electronic repairs. Anything can happen. Expect these things so many times. That is the reason why you have to work with the thermal camera. Of course, we use the thermal camera, but you know the assurance you have to charge. I didn't know that the capacitor is boiling, and it left the mark on my finger. So like, subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notification bell for future updates. Also, if you have anything that you don't understand or you wish to know, just leave a comment and I'll try to answer you on the next replay. Bye bye.